Hello everyone. In this lecture, we'll look at different ways of inserting a cascading style sheet. So there are three ways to include CSS in a web page. They are termed as internal CSS, inline CSS and external CSS. Remember in our previous lecture, we used internal CSS to style the heading element. That is, we were using a style tag and placing the style tag inside the head tag. And styled the heading 1, H1 element, right? So that is called as internal CSS, using the style tag inside the head section and styling the elements. It is called as internal CSS. Next, we'll look at inline CSS. Okay, inline CSS can be used to apply a unique style for a single HTML element. So how to apply inline CSS? We'll see with an example. I am in line number 23. So for this paragraph tag, we are going to apply some styles. For inline CSS, we have to use style attribute. Paragraph tag space style is equal to, within quotes, we have to give all the property value pairs. So I am going to make the color as blue. Color is nothing but font color, and then I'm going to make background color as this is background color is blue, right? So let me give it as orange. Okay, let's check the output. See now the paragraph, only this paragraph, we have three paragraphs here in this page, 1, 2 and 3. But only this paragraph is affected, right? So this paragraph, we have the font color as blue and the background color as orange. So this way of styling a particular element in a web page. So for that we use inline CSS. Next we look at external CSS. To include external CSS, a separate CSS file with .css extension has to be created and it should be linked with the HTML document. So let's create a new file and I'm going to save the file with .css extension. Now our external CSS file is ready. In this external CSS file, we have to define the CSS rules. And this file should be linked with the HTML document. Okay, to link this external CSS file to the HTML document, we have to use link tag inside the head section. Here is the syntax. Link rel. Rel is the relation attribute, is equal to style sheet href attribute is equal to our newly created CSS file name. So now we are done. This is the line which links this HTML document with udemy3.css, that CSS file. So now let's style some HTML elements using this external style sheet. We use the same CSS syntax that we have learned in our previous lecture. That is for the same CSS syntax that we used in internal CSS. We are going to use the same syntax. So I'm going to use the selector. Here I'm going to use the body element as a selector. And the CSS property value pair I'm going to give is background color, maybe green. I'll go with light green. Background color of the entire web page will be light green now. Let's check the output. See the entire web page, because we have used body selector in this external CSS. Okay, we'll see another example. I'm going to HTML5. We have three paragraph elements here, right? This is a paragraph, this is one paragraph, second paragraph and third paragraph. Now we'll use external CSS to style these paragraph elements. So we have to apply some styling to the paragraph elements, to all the paragraph elements at once. So how to do that? So I'm going to CSS5 and I'm going to use P. P points to paragraph element and all the paragraph elements in the web page will be affected. So I'm going to use P. Font weight 700. So this font weight property is used to make the text bold, and this takes value from 400 to 900, and 900 is it will be very bold. 700 is 700 is kind of bold. 400 is lighter. Okay, so 400 to 900. So this style will be applied to all the paragraph elements in the web page. Save. Refresh. So all the paragraph elements are in bold. Did you notice? We have 3 paragraphs and all the paragraphs have text in bold now. But why only the second paragraph has background color orange with text color blue? Yes, that is because of the inline CSS we have used with the second paragraph. Remember? So we are using inline CSS with using style attribute, and the text color is blue and background color is orange. So now we can see that from this we can understand that inline CSS will affect only that particular element, whereas internal and external CSS will be applied to all the elements with the same selector name in the web page. So this external CSS is affecting all the paragraph elements, whereas this inline CSS is affecting only this paragraph element. Right? Okay. So in this lecture, we looked at different ways of including CSS in a web page and how CSS styling will affect different elements in a web page. In the next lecture, we will see different types of CSS selectors and how to use them. Thank you.